Thank you. How's everyone doing tonight? Hi, my name's Jason, and I'm what you would call a guy enthusiastically emphasizing knowledge. Or a geek if you don't feel like saying all that. And as a geek, I love technology and gadgets, and I usually like to let people know about the new stuff coming out. Like, Hitachi's got a TV coming out next year that responds to hand gestures instead of a remote control. So basically, you wave your hand one way and it channels up, and you wave it the other way and it channels down. But am I the only one here thinking that maybe they're watching just a little too much Star Wars over at the Hitachi? Because basically, they just developed a TV that responds to the Jedi mind trick. But growing up, I didn't know I was a geek, you know. I mean, I should have known because it was way too obvious. Like, I was in computer club, and I got a medal in the science fair. Basically, I should have been walking around with a sign on my back every day that said, "Beat me up." Well, actually, I did have that sign on my back a lot of days. And all the other kids at school, they knew I was a geek. I mean, they voted me most likely to get a job where I might benefit from a pocket protector, if that tells you. And I even tried not being a geek. Like, I used to play baseball back in school. Well, really can't call it playing baseball. It's actually more like watching baseball from right field. It looked kind of weird when the team all went out onto the field, and I took my hot dog and soda with me too. So. Now that I'm a grown-up and I've kind of accepted who I am, I actually promote being a geek now. Like, if it's someone's birthday, I'll usually get them like a little gadget, or if it's a kid, I'll get them like a Star Wars toy or something. Like for my nephew, for his first Christmas, I got him Superman pajamas. And I changed that kid's diaper one time, and he's definitely got to have some superpowers because, I mean, as soon as I opened it up, the fumes burned all the hairs out of my nose. I'm not kidding, folks. I just recently got my sense of smell back. Is it supposed to glow in the dark? I'm not sure, but it looked like the kid had been eating kryptonite. Occasionally, someone will ask me, "Jason, how do I know if I'm a geek?" Well, there's a couple ways you can tell. Like, if anybody's ever asked you a question about a subject because they said it was faster than looking it up on the internet, that's a pretty good sign. Or if you've ever given someone detailed instructions on how to beat a video game from memory, that's another pretty good indicator. Or if you're listed on all your friends' speed dial as tech support, then you're probably dinging on a lot of people's geek radar. But I'm pretty excited because me and my girlfriend, we're going to have a baby boy here pretty soon. And her dad, he's just this very successful businessman. Like, as far as the food chain in life goes, this guy's at the top. I mean, he's the kind of guy that the mob would love to have on their payroll just because he's that well connected, you know, very intimidating kind of guy. At least to me. And, but I keep having this dream that when my son is born and he's presented to his grandfather for the first time, that it's going to kind of be like the scene from Star Trek when Spock is born and given to his father for the first time. I just imagine her dad holding my son, but, you know, kind of got that disappointed look on his face, and then he's like, so human. The cool thing is that my girlfriend is actually very understanding of how much a geek I am. Like back in January for my birthday, she actually dressed up like Princess Leia from Return of the Jedi for me. Gold bikini and everything. And she even said it'd be cool if I dressed up like a Jedi Knight for the occasion. And let me tell you something, folks. I was in geek heaven. I walk in and she's just rocking the gold bikini. It's looking good. I got my Jedi robes on and I'm so excited. But then all of a sudden she just backs out on me. She's like, "Jason, I'm sorry. I just can't do it." I'm like, "Well, why not, honey?" And she says, "Because you didn't tell me the Jedi you were going to dress up as was Master Yoda." I'm like, "I'm sorry, baby. I'm a short guy. You know, so only ones that got in my size." Thanks, everybody. Y'all have a good night.